If you ain't got it right now, while we on here doing what we doing, y'all can tap in right now and get your joint. What's going on, my nigga? Yo, this album is off the motherfucking, you already know, man. It's, you know,
it's your boy, listen. Not it's your boy, listen, but it's your boy L.T.P. Just wanted to check in with y'all real quick. My topic for the day or for the night is focus on you and not somebody else. Like, for example, you got somebody, like say if you know somebody who can save money real well, right? But you are able to save money as good as the other person, but you so focused on trying to be like the person you know that can save money real well, you put yourself in a situation where you can't handle the amount of money you're trying to save. Like say if you want to put $1 to the side or whatever the case may be, you want to put a certain amount of money to the side, but you know later on in the future you're going to spend that money. Now, say if the person you know, let's just say this, the person you know put $50 to the side every week. They might make enough money to be able to do that, to afford to put $50 to the side. You, on the other hand, you might not be able to afford to put $50 to the side. You might only be able to put $5 to the side. But you want to be like the other person to put that 50 where you put yourself in the hole. Now you're looking at yourself as a failure because you can't be like the other person that could put that $50 to the side. Another situation, somebody who don't drink, or they only do a 2-drink limit. You might want to be like the person that can do a 2-drink limit and call it quits. You might try to want to idolize that person who could do 2 drinks and call it even. You might want to do the 2-drink limit and then you feel yourself like, are you around your peoples or whatever the case may be. And then you want to exceed your 2-drink limit, but you still want to have fun and keep a word to yourself with the whole 2-drink limit, but you still want to have fun, so you want to try to spread your drinks out, but unfortunately you're not having fun no more because you focused on the 2-drink limit. So now what the case end up to be is you exceed your limit. Now you're looking at yourself as a failure because you didn't keep your word to yourself. Be yourself, do what you do, just know your limit, that's all. Another situation, you might be trying to work out and get your body right. And a friend that you may know all the ingredients and all the techniques and remedies to get your body at that perfect shape. But you might not be willing to go through those certain things. Like you might not be willing to cut your diet. You might not be willing to stop drinking sodas. You might not be willing to drink more water or stop eating greasy foods. Like there's so many different things that go into a certain diet that help you build body mass or build muscle or cut down weight or whatever the case may be. You might not be willing to do certain things. So what I'm saying is, do you, focus on you, whatever you comfortable with doing, whatever you willing to do to better yourself and to also benefit from bettering yourself. Like if you're trying to work out and get your body right, then you got to do certain things to help encourage that. So if it's drinking more water and eating less greasy foods, then that's what you got to do. Focus on potatoes and chicken and fish and things like that. Things that increase your body mass. Now if you're trying to lose weight, then you might not want to touch the potatoes and all that. You might just want to focus on like salads and things like that. Whereas you can still eat it, but you got to portion it correctly. What's another situation? Like me, I'm a musician. I'm a songwriter. I can write songs on a good day really, really, really quick. Extremely fast, like scary fast. Like for me, I can write a whole song, hook and all, within an hour's time. Some people say that's it. Now, what I'm saying is, my song is going to be good for a lot longer than just 2 weeks. My song is going to be good for at least a couple years. Like I got songs right now till this day that's been done for about 3 years and they're still hot till this day. That's the type of level I'm on when I write my songs. I don't write it just for the moment. I write it for decades to come. So when my time go, my song still lives on the underground level. Another situation where, the point of that is focus on you. If you can't write a song that fast, don't look at it as a failure. Look at it as encouragement. Like, you got to step your game up a little bit to help your situation work out better for yourself. Don't focus on a person that can write songs in an hour. If it takes you 2 weeks to write a song, it takes you 2 weeks to write a song. It used to take me a month to write a song, but I stayed at it and kept, striving for greatness, and that's why I'm able to do so. Another situation is, education, like college. Everybody isn't built for college. Don't go to college because your boy went to college, or your girlfriend went to college, or your boy going to college, so you want to go to college to be like your boy, or you want to go to college to please your family. Like, this comment could burn me, but it is what it is. I don't really care. I'm just telling y'all what I feel. College isn't for everybody. Sometimes, like, when I went to school for auto body, and I don't even do what I went to school for. Now, before I finished off that, I went to school for auto body, and I was in my field. I was in my field for about 2.5 years, but I wasn't able to advance because the things that I needed to learn to enjoy my time in my field, I didn't know because I didn't learn it in school. So that kind of stagnated me from being more of an asset to the company that I was working for at that time. So what I'm saying to you is, if you're going to go to school, then go to school. Do you. Just make sure that when you go to school, you in it for the right reasons. Go in for you. Don't go in for somebody else. Because what's going to happen is you're going to find yourself in that classroom by yourself and trying to please the people that you're going to school for, and then realize they're not in school with you. They're not in the class with you. They don't do the work that you got to do. They don't got to keep good grades. They don't got to maintain that average. They don't got to try to graduate. They don't got to make those GPAs and everything else like that. They don't got to take none of them tests. It's all on you. So at the end of the day, you going to school for somebody else. You're not even going to school for yourself. Go to school for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what it boils down to. In any situation known to man, like, everything that you do in life is all about you. Whatever you do is always faces you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people fail to realize that, like, a lot of people focus on trying to please somebody else. You are your star player. You know what I'm saying? So if you focusing on somebody else's actions, somebody else's well-being, then where that leave you? You stuck by yourself. You so focused on everybody else and what they think and how they feel about whatever you doing or whatever you did or how you feel. You're not even, you forgot about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You forgot completely about yourself. So now what you do? You stuck in the hole by yourself, thinking about other people and how they gonna feel about you. You know what I'm saying? I think about how people feel after I do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care how people feel at the time, because at the end of the day, I am the ultimate reason why things get done. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, whatever I need to do for myself, whatever business I have to handle, I don't look for the next person to do it. I just handle it, and then if people dislike how I handled it, then we could discuss that later. But at the meantime, I need to do this for me. You know what I'm saying? So when I go to work, I go to the gym, I write my songs, it's ultimately for me. Other people just happen to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the drift of all of it. If you have any other topics, then you could talk amongst your friends and your peers about it. I just like to give y'all the guideline and let y'all run with that. You know what I'm saying? But off the top, I really can't figure out any other highlights to identify being yourself, in a sense, besides, just focus on you. That's the boil of the base. Just focus on you, and a lot of things will just work in your favor when you do so. So don't try to narrow things down. Don't try to settle for less because, whatever the case may be, you don't want to disappoint anybody. You don't want to make anybody unhappy with what you decided or what you chose to do. Just do you initially. Do that first, and then worry about the repercussions or something to that effect. Worry about that later. Don't focus on, if I do this, then they not gonna like me. They're not gonna like you regardless. If you got the subconscious mindset that they're not gonna like you, then they most likely don't like you already. So, point blank period, do what you're gonna do anyway. The results are gonna probably be the same. So, people are going to find things to dislike you at any given chance they got. It's people that dislike me for whatever reason. That's cool. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to react to? Nothing. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's all about what I feel. It's all about what you feel. If you feel as though you need to take care of something, then you do it. Point blank, period. Alright, so that's it. That's all. It's your boy L.T.P. 2 dots, 3 letters. P-Town Entertainment. Shades Brown Live Entertainment. Delphia BJ 808. Y'all know the story already. Be yourself, do you, and handle your business. Alright, be yourself. That's all I got to say to y'all. Alright, I'll get at y'all. 1.